here, and just wanted to say good morning. It's 10:41 a.m., March 29th, 2017, and here we are doing the same old thing in the same old way, hopefully looking at different results, and that's a form of insanity, I do believe. Maybe we can do the same old thing in a different way and expect different results. How about that? That might work. Um, I wanted to encourage you all again to go over to Prayer Science International and check out the page over there. It's doing real well. I also wanted to encourage you mental health advocates out there and activists for mental health to go over to the Northwest Mental Health Connection page. That's the Northwest Mental Health Connection page. And like that page, and please invite as many friends as you can until they stop you from inviting friends, which they will cut you off at a certain point. I think it's 400 or 500. They will cut you off from inviting friends. Um, the international prayer page is doing well. We haven't had any major arguments over there yet. We tried to make that page as diverse as possible for religions and cultures, creeds, and traditions all over the world, which there are many, 15, 20,000 different ones, and thousands of languages out there, people that believe different things and have different perspectives on life and living, people that have grown up in different times and places and spaces and have been indoctrinated and programmed in different ways than maybe you have. And I think this is something that we need to concentrate on as I do my talk shows. I think we will be talking about just how important that is. It goes in one ear and out the other most of the time when I talk about programming and indoctrination and how important that is to your overall experience in life and the way you perceive existence and consciousness. But it is so very important. Each person has their own take on the way things are supposed to be. Each person has their own outlook, their own perspective, there again, on the way life should be. And I think that's something that we need to respect and study and research and analyze and talk about. Um, we don't all think the same way. We're not all going down the same path. We're not all on the same page. And this can create diversity, and it can also create division and violence and hate and stress and depression. Um, but it's a fact. It's a hard, cold fact of life. It's a part of the matrix. It's a part of the way we're built. It's a part of our structure. It's a part of our consciousness. And that might be there just to make things interesting, to see if we can get along, if we can come together. But we have never came together over the last 7,000, 8,000 years. There has always been war. There has always been one tribe taking over the other, one band taking over the other, one chiefdom taking over the other. There has always been bloodshed. There has always been pillaging and pilfering and raping and robbing and murdering, molesting. There has always been these things. That's how we got here. We came from war. We came from bloodshed. We came from pillaging and raping and robbing and maiming. That's how we got here. So we are a product of war. This is something that many of you do not grasp. Many of you cannot understand that we are a product of war. Yes, we have become more civil toward each other in this civil society. We have become more socialized, if you will. We have become more civilized, if you will, but not much. If you look at the prison population, Not much. So I just want everyone to try to get along. Sounds so corny, doesn't it? I want everybody to try to get along. I want everybody to try to respect each other's opinion. Now, I'll admit there are some opinions out there that are just plain stupid. Overall, basically, hands down, just plain stupid. And I'll admit that there are some people out there that are just clueless as a box of rocks. They don't know the basics. They don't even know the basics. Their training wheels haven't been taken off yet. You know, let's just say that those folks are kind of hard to get along with when their training wheels haven't been taken off. So do the best you can. What can I say? We've got a pretty good little group on Facebook there where I am sharing and posting and liking and inviting friends to each other's pages. I want to reach out and say hi to Glenn Sutphin, my co-host on Alternative Public Radio International. We hope Glenn gets better. Glenn's been having some seizures and having some pain and suffering, and I want to reach out to him and tell him to get well, brother, as quick as you can. And also to the rest of you that are experiencing pain and suffering, we want you to get well, and we will keep you in our prayers and in our thoughts. If you need our prayers specifically, PM me or Skype me, call me, email me. My email is dkiler2010@gmail.com. Things are going fairly well. I'm excited about Facebook Live. It's working great. I hope this one goes through. And I will talk to you all shortly. Thanks.